Hi friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to create coasters for your car's cup holder. You only need to know how to make a magic circle or a magic ring, a double crochet, and a single crochet. For more detailed tutorial on those stitches, I'll put a link above and in the description box. For this project, I'm using a 4mm crochet hook and this cotton yarn by Sugar and Cream. It's 100% cotton, medium number 4. I think a cotton yarn works best for creating your coasters because it's going to be more absorbent in your car cup holder. So start by making a magic ring. And 2 chains on your ring. You're going to create next 12 double crochets around your ring. And 12. Okay, so you have 12 double crochets, not counting the 2 chains that we began with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now cinch up your magic ring. This yarn is really kind of stiff compared to an acrylic yarn if you're used to using that, but I find that this is just really excellent yarn for a coaster. Now you're going to join your circle by going into the top of the first double crochet, and then chain 2. Now we're going to create 24 double crochets all the way around. To do this, I'm going to go into the space that my chain 2 created and do 1 double crochet. I'll do 23 all the way around until I get right back up to where this double crochet, or sorry, where this chain 2 is, and I'm going to place the 24th double crochet into the space just before it. Created 1 next to my chain 2, and now I'll place 2 into each double crochet all the way around until I reach the other side at 23. Sorry for the extra noise going on in the background. I have my windows open because I woke up to a surprise this morning. We have 65-degree weather. All week it's been in the 90s. So we had a little cool front come through, an unexpected cool front, and I'm enjoying it. So my windows are open. You can hear people working in their yards, and the birds. I would suggest if you are newer to crochet, this yarn is a little more difficult to work with because it is kind of stiff, but you could start maybe practicing by using acrylic yarn. Actually, I have one of these that I made out of an acrylic yarn here. It's a lot easier to work with. I just find that this is not as absorbent as a cotton yarn is, but they still come out pretty nicely. So that's why you see every once in a while I'm kind of struggling a bit and pulling a little, and my movements are a little jerkier. Well, that and because I'm drinking coffee, about my 4th cup this morning already. I just kind of like, once these are done, the feel of the cotton and the fact that they'll be easy to care for. You can wash these. I would say in the laundry, you could put them in the laundry. I would not put them in the dryer though. I think these would make a really neat stocking stuffer. You saw in the beginning of the video how I bundled this up in a group of 4 of them. I think that they'd be a nice little gift in a set of 4 because you could put 2 in your car, and then when they get dirty you can replace them with the other 2 while the original 2 are getting washed. So my dog's playing with her food down there. That's what you're hearing. She literally plays with it like a cat plays with a toy. She takes one piece of her dog food out of her bowl at a time and then literally bats it around on the floor and chases it and then eats it. So that's the sound you're hearing. Oops. Okay, looks like I'm just about coming around with 23, and let me do one more, and I'll count with you so you can get an idea of how it ends. Okay, so again, we're not counting the chain 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So our 24th is going to go right here in the space just before our chain 2. Then we're going to be joining with a slip stitch at the top of our first double crochet. Join with a slip stitch. Now we're going to create just 1 single crochet into the same space that we just made our slip stitch. So we have 24 double crochets going around, so we'll have 48 single crochets by placing 2 single crochets into each double crochet. I'll put a link above for a tutorial on how to make a flat circle. I used this stitch to make coasters in the previous video, and I had some yarn left over and wondered what to do with the little bit that I had left over, and that's where I decided to make these car coasters, and I am kind of addicted to making them, to be honest. They are so easy and so quick, and I never saw myself as a little old crochet lady, but I think I'm becoming one. I'm finding uses for my crochet projects all over the place. I told my kids that if I ever start making those little crochet dolls that sit on your toilet paper roll, to take my crochet hooks and yarn away from me. So. All right, so I just finished my 48th single crochet. I'm going to join by going into the top of the first single crochet and doing a slip stitch. Okay, now I'll trim my end. I want to give myself a pretty good tail to weave back in. Pull my yarn through and pull it tight. Okay, so to weave in my ends, I'll use a darning needle. And I like to take my yarn and put it into the next single crochet and bring my needle out behind in the back. That'll help kind of tuck this in through there. Now once it's turned over, you just kind of weave the yarn through the back side of your work. The tail of your magic circle, you can pull tighter to cinch it up pretty small. And then you'll want to weave your yarn in underneath and around this ring. Now it can get really tight in here, so if you have to just put your needle in 1 or 2 strands of yarn at a time, that's okay. Looks like we're finishing up just in time. My neighbor's dog can bark quite a bit, so he's getting warmed up. There we go. Trim it. All right, so there it is, your car cup holder coaster. Say that 5 times fast. I've been struggling all morning with my video. So anyway, I brought my car cup holder in to wash. I've been trying to get it clean out in the car. I was struggling to get down in to get all the crumbs and dried in coffee and soda and whatever was down in there, and I couldn't get it to come clean. And then I finally pulled it loose and decided to put it in my dishwasher, at the top rack of my dishwasher, and it came out pretty darn clean. I'm pretty happy with that. So this is how they fit in. And hopefully now I'll be able to keep my cup holder clean. Once these coasters get dirty, I'll just replace them with another while I wash these out. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If so, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel so that you'll be notified the next time I post a video. Thanks for watching.